I find it absolutely hilarious how Broncos fans seriously thought that trading away a first round pick was going to magically change your situation. Trading away a first round pick for a head coach and thinking that he's going to revive Russell Wilson's absolutely washed career. And then on top of that, the Broncos defense was one of the best in the league last year. Now it's one of the worst, and you have the Dolphins dropping a 70 bomb on your head. But don't worry, Broncos fans. I'm not here to hate on you the entire time. I am here to rebuild the Denver Broncos, and I'm going to be trading away Jerry Jeudy with all the rumors that are swirling around him as well. So first things first, Russell Wilson, you can't really cut him, because if you cut him, then obviously, you don't really have an out on his contract in real life until 2026. So I'm just going to have to bite the bullet on this, deal with Russell Wilson, and then hopefully bench him and hope that he retires. That is quite literally the only thing I can do with this franchise. I'm going to start Jarrett Stidham this year, just so that way we can get the #1 pick and potentially get like Caleb Williams or something. But I'm not going to use real draft classes. I'm going to use auto-generated draft classes because you don't know who's good and who's not. And also Caleb Williams said he might go back for another year at USC, and he would be making more money at USC as well. And also Caleb Williams said he wanted partial ownership in whatever team that drafts him. That's stupid. I think that's really dumb for him to be asking that. But anyways, off topic. We're going down a rabbit hole here. The team, offensively, not good. O-line, not good. Russell Wilson, not good. Javonte Williams, injury prone. Courtland Sutton, injury prone. Tim Patrick, injury prone. Jerry Jeudy, didn't live up to the expectations. He's still a solid receiver, but he's not doing nearly as good as CeeDee Lamb, who got picked 2 picks later than him. And then Marvin Mims Jr. as well. I'm going to be trading away Jerry Jeudy, of course. As I mentioned before, the defense, man, just really does not look that good anymore. Sanders, I'm going to start at middle linebacker. And honestly, would this team be better in a 4-3? It kind of looks that way, but for right now, I'm going to keep it in this way. Pat Surtain, PS2, arguably the best defensive back in the NFL right now. A lot of people would say it's Sauce Gardner. Maybe it's PS2. Let me know down in the comments below who you think the best defensive back is. Justin Simmons, obviously an amazing safety as well. I'm going to be trading away Jerry Jeudy. Do I have the cap space to trade him away in the first place? I hope I do. Kirby Joseph, not bad, but I should get more value than just Kirby Joseph. And do they really want another receiver? Do they really want another receiver? And boom, Jerry Jeudy to the Lions, because the Bills and the Patriots, the two top likely contenders to get him, had no interest in him apparently. So I'm trading away Jerry Jeudy in a 7th round pick for the strong safety Kirby Joseph, because the Lions have CJ Gardner-Johnson, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Tracy Walker. They have so many safeties, and they were willing to trade me Kirby Joseph as well, and I'm getting a 3rd and a 5th with him in return. Jerry Jeudy is off to the Lions to pair with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Marvin Mims Jr., I'm going to put at receiver 1. Courtland Sutton, he's 27 years old. That's unfortunate. Tim Patrick is always injured, so I don't even know how long I want him. He's already 29 as well, so that doesn't help. Jarrett Stidham's, of course, going to be the QB1, so that way it can get a really low pick and draft a new quarterback. Defense, I hope it holds a lot better in Madden than in real life, because in real life, it doesn't hold very well. Sanders is the rush right end. Why? He should be my sub linebacker, but I guess I'm not going to change it. Anyways, it's now time to move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 2-5. And another thing, Broncos fans, I know I said I wasn't going to hate on you the entire video, but at the same time, dude, you got the Chiefs and the Chargers in your division, who Chargers aren't really doing well. But I forgot to mention, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and or subscribe. I know that seems crazy after I just hated on the Broncos the entire intro, but don't worry, I am going to be rebuilding them, and I do multiple other rebuilds. We are approaching 10,000 subscribers here very, very soon, so make sure you're an OG of the channel before we hit 10,000 subscribers, and let's see if we can get 50 likes on this video. I would appreciate that, but we are 2-5 at the midseason mark here to face the 7-0 undefeated Kansas City Chiefs, obviously. And of course, scouting national focus needs to be quarterback. Even though it is not a strength of the class, I desperately need it. I desperately need it. Russell Wilson with the Mr. Unlimited is not going to get it done. We have $1.5 million in cap space because of Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited is not helping us, and I don't really want to re-sign anyone there. So let's move in. It's the playoffs. We're finishing 6-11, coming off a win to the Raiders, dude. Why didn't we lose that? We would have finished bottom of the division at 5-12. That was Elwin. Elwin, suffering from his success, as Drake would say. 27th best offense. I mean, that's DJ Khaled. Not, I'm an idiot. 22nd best defense, 27th best offense. Jarrett Stidham, garbage, as expected. Javonte Williams, garbage. Marvin Mims Jr., great rookie season. 10 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Cortland Sutton, over 1,000 yards, but only 3 touchdowns. Defensively, Josie Jewell, 128 tackles, tackles for a loss, 13 for Baron Browning, sacks, 12.5 for Drew Sanders. God, 12.5 as a rookie? I'm putting this dude at edge rusher. Screw middle linebacker. This dude's a mover. 12.5 in his rookie year? 10.5 for Zach Allen. Interceptions 4 for Moreo. Safeties is going to be 1 for Drew Sanders. Defensive touchdowns 1 for Josie Jewell. Dude, Drew Sanders, baller at edge rusher. I doubted him. Let's move him out to edge rusher and let's move into the offseason. And the Cowboys beat the Bills, the undefeated Cowboys in Madden simulation. Micah Parsons wins the Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes wins the league MVP. Micah Parsons wins Defensive Player of the Year, which could happen. Drew Sanders wins the Rookie of the Year. Superstar Dev, definitely moving that dude to edge rusher. He's crazy. 12.5 sacks in his rookie year. Maybe it's just a fluke. We'll never know. AFC West, Jamie Collins, basically Raiders team just gone. Taylor Lewan, Mike Purcell, I don't even know. Mike, our defensive tackle is gone. Our boy Mike is gone forever. We're never getting him back, and I'm not quite too sad about it. But for the upgrades, offensively, we look the exact same. No surprise. Defensively, Sanders is now a superstar dev. He's a field general archetyped. So what's his edge? What's his rating? Block shedding 75, play rec. Dude, he's not crazy fast. His block shedding isn't crazy good. His finesse moves and power moves aren't crazy good. He's definitely a well-balanced guy. He's a run stopper and a field general, but yet he had 12.5 sacks in his rookie season. Interesting guy. All right, we're going to move him to left outside linebacker and see how his career plays out from there, because evidently he is a baller. Kirby Joseph, obviously, over Kareem Jackson. Did I even refresh the roster when we traded for Kirby Joseph? Probably not, so he probably didn't develop. But let's move into the re-signings. For the players ready to negotiate, Patrick Surtain, do I accept his option? Sure. I'll just accept his option so that way I don't have to pay him for another year. Josie Jewell, not really going to worry about that. I need more money. I need the money. But anyways, apart from that, only $18 million. Not really enough to spend in free agency. Let's move into the draft. Daniel Vaughn does not look that good. 5'11", 234. He doesn't look crazy. The next guy, Shaquille Glover out of Wake Forest. He looks a lot better. Elite throw power, elite strength, poor acceleration, elite jumping, solid speed. And his awareness isn't there, which is going to lower his overall for sure. But hopefully as a dev, Shaquille Glover at pick number 8 is going to be the pick. Hidden dev, 99 throw power? Dude, that's nuts. 6'4", 231, 99 throw power. Russ, get out of here. Get out of here. Please retire. I need your contract off my team, dude. Shaquille Glover looks nuts. Immediately trying to get Shaquille Glover the offensive line he deserves. Right guard, Ben Bryson out of West Virginia, 6'5", 301, hidden dev, 84 strength. A's and B's across the board. He looks good. And in the third round with my other third round pick, I got Sidney Harriet out of NC State, 6'2", 197, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, hidden dev, A catching, A press, B zone coverage for a late third round pick. This is pretty good. This is the team. Glover is only 70 overall. I thought he would be a little bit higher than that. I'm going to move Ben Bryson to center because apparently that's where he's needed most, as that is our most lacking position on the offensive line. Improving the offensive line for Glover, as he's, of course, going to be the starter. Glover, move him up. Russell Wilson, just please retire at some point. I don't want you at all on my team. Cortland Sutton, I guess, is going to be the receiver 1. Decent receivers, decent running backs, decent offensive line. It's just a decent team around him, I guess. Harriet's only a 70 overall, but being for a late third round pick, it's definitely not bad. Team does not look bad at all. Sanders going to be rushing off the edge. Harriet, I want in slots. Anything else here? No, don't want anything else. Team looks good, but apart from that, guys, time to move into year number 2 and the midseason mark and see what Glover can do for the Denver Broncos. And here we are, 4-2, second in the division with Glover. Glover is the man. He is the main man himself. What do I want for this team? Really, I need a lot of things. I think middle linebacker is going to be our top need going into this draft. Our safeties are good. And then DB, Patrick Surtain is good. Maybe more depth at DB would be nice. Definitely need a better defensive line as well. Justin Simmons, of course, I want you back for the rest of the rebuild, even though you're 30. He says he's on the fence about it. I would be too if you're playing for the Broncos. Javonte Williams, I want back for the rest of the rebuild, even though he is not really the highest overall. He is still young, so I still want him. Quinn Minarez, I'm stupid. You know what I mean. 3-year deal. Let's make it a 4-year deal with boosted money. He stays on the team. Baron Browning, what does he want? He wants the team to have a franchise QB. That could change at the end of the season. Tim Patrick, I'm not interested in. What do we got here? Samaje Perine, not really interested in. Garrett Bowles, I'll do like a 1 year with you, but that's it. And he doesn't really want to come back on that. So maybe I'll give him more money for 1 more year because he's not a bad left tackle, but he's definitely not going to be a part of our future. So let's move in to the playoffs. And here we are in year number 2. We go 10-7 and missed the playoffs because the Chiefs and Chargers tied. And we lost to the Steelers. Oh my, 10-7 is a good record. The AFC is so stacked. So stacked. Our offensive points per game and our rushing game isn't good. Our defense is good though, which is good that that's back because they're the number 2 ranked in points per game. 29th best offense. A rookie QB didn't do that crazy. And 9th best defense. Not a good rookie season, but it can definitely improve. 17 receptions to 24 touchdowns at 3,600 yards and 86 pass rating is not a good season, but it can definitely improve. Javonte Williams, 8 touchdowns, 3.7 per carry, almost 1,000 yards. Cortland Sutton, 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns, and our tight end with 8 touchdowns. Tim Patrick with 1. Marvin Mims, huge down year from last year. Defensively, Alex Singleton, 110 tackles for a loss, 21 from Zach Allen, sacks, 17.5 from Drew Sanders. Dude is a baller. 19 tackles for a loss as well. That's going to be an X factor. Zach Allen with 8.5 sacks, 6.5 for Baron Browning, interceptions 4 for Sidney Harriott, the rookie. Justin Simmons with 4 and Patrick Surtain with 4. Hopefully Sidney Harriott, or is that how you say it? Sidney Harriott does get superstar dev. Patrick Surtain with a defensive touchdown. Apart from that, 10-7 is a good record. We can definitely improve from this. Let's move in to the offseason. And the Raiders beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. If you told me that 2 years from now the Raiders are winning the Super Bowl, I would call you a psycho, dude. Josh Jacobs wins the Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen wins the league MVP. Josh Jacobs wins the Offensive Player of the Year, so I guess he went nuts for the Raiders. Max Crosby, Defensive Player of the Year. Definitely helps. Sidney Harriott wins the Defensive Rookie of the Year, which is awesome to see. Now for the retirements, this is the big thing. Please retire Russell Wilson. Get off my team. No. Get off my team. I can't cut him because his cap penalty's too big. In real life, they're not going to cut him because they won't have an out on it until 2026, and the rebuild will be over by then. Just retire. Get off my team. Our tight end gets superstar dev. Bryson has superstar dev as our center, which is awesome to see. Anything else? No. Defensively, Sanders has X Factor, Allen has Superstar, Justin Simmons has Superstar, and Harriott gets Superstar for winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. Huge upgrades on defense. Drew Sanders is a total baller. He is balling right now. Anyways, let's move into the re-signings. For the re-signings, Justin Simmons, I don't know why you're not considering this. Let's increase it to 4 years. And he's not interested in signing. You have a high interest. I increased the years for you, and you're still not interested. Team still doesn't have a franchise quarterback. Baron Browning honestly isn't that crazy. He's already 26. Gonna let him walk. Gonna let Tim Patrick walk. Garrett Bowles. I'll do player friendly and I'll do 1 year with you. Will you do that? He resigns on that. Tagging Justin Simmons, of course. I'm not gonna let him leave. And everyone else here not interested in. $34 million. Let's see what we have in free agency. I would like to get a stud receiver. Yes, even though I did sign Javonte Williams to a long-term 4-year overpriced contract for someone of his overall, I'm still signing Nick Chubb. We need an X factor on offense to at least help back up our quarterback. Even though he's not necessarily in the passing game, he can still relieve some stress off his shoulder in the rushing game, and our rushing game was 31st last year. So let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up a 6'4", 226-pound receiver out of Ohio State, Danny Hannon out of Ohio State, which I already said, of course. Hidden dev, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, A spectacular catch, A catch in traffic, B awareness, B deep route, and B release. He looks amazing, and he's going to be our new wide receiver 1. In the second round, I'm picking up defensive tackle Jim Gibson, who is arguably the most athletic defensive tackle I've ever seen. 6'4", 303 hidden dev, 93 strength, 78 speed, 83 acceleration, 81 jumping for someone who's 300 pounds and 6'4" with 93 strength. Bees across the board. He looks great. And in the third round, I'm picking up a right guard who I'm going to move to left guard to help with Clover's development, or Glover's development, not Clover. Matt Jackson out of LSU, 6'4", 304, hidden dev, 84 strength, 78 acceleration, A pass block, A awareness, F run block, but it's fine. We're more of a passing team. Here we are after the draft. Jackson is a 72 overall. Matt Jackson out of LSU. I'm going to move him to left guard and then trade away our left guard just because, frankly, I don't want to pay my left guard, and he doesn't have star dev, so he won't develop into too much. Ben Powers is not bad, but he's not good enough for me, so I'm going to see if anyone has a huge interest in no from what I see, but does anyone need a left guard and have money? The Steelers need a left guard and they have money. Give me your third round pick for Ben Powers. He has $15 million. They paid him $15 million a year. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to pay him $15 million a year. Matt Jackson, new left guard. He could potentially be a superstar just like Bryson. Hannon is a 74 overall. He's going to be the starter, of course. Mims probably to be in the slot. 99 overall Nick Chubb with the boost. Please, Russell Wilson, get on the bench and stay there. I don't want you on my team. Defensively, Gibson is a 73 overall. He looks nuts. Even though this linebacking core doesn't look great, Sanders is going to carry it because he's crazy. He's crazy. Gibson, I would like Gibson to start, and I would like Zach Allen off the edge, but I'm just going to start Gibson, I guess. Hannon, I want him getting all the reps. I don't care if he's wide receiver 1 as well. I want him getting all the reps. And apart from that, guys, year number 3, please, is Glover. I need you to perform astoundingly well because that is the only thing holding us back. Russell Wilson is not going to help us. Just retire already so I can get better players. Anyways, let's move to the midseason. Here we are at the midseason mark because we are 3-4, third in division. Our defense suddenly sucks. That's Madden for you. That's Madden. I have top 2 defense one year, and then next year it's like, bam, it's not good anymore. Just like in real life, Broncos fans. So hey, if you want a realistic experience with your team, hop on Madden. Seems pretty realistic to me, coming off a 31-21 loss to the Colts, as our scouting national focus is going to be middle linebacker Pat Surtain. Of course, I want you back. You're staying on this team forever. 5-year deal. He resigns. Our tight end has superstar dev, and he's young, so I want him to stay here. He resigns. Justin Simmons, of course, I want you back. Don't be picky with your contract. He resigns on the same contract that I gave him last year. Zach Allen, I wouldn't mind for another 2 years. He resigns. Kirby Joseph, I traded for you. Of course, I want you back. Player-friendly deal. He resigns. Cortland Sutton, you're 29. I'll look into it. And Garrett Bowles, I think the clock is ticked for you, and it's up. And if I can't find a better left tackle than you, then I'll just get you back in free agency. But for right now, there's trade offers for Javonte Williams. No, let's move into the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, coming off a very close win against the Dallas Cowboys, as we are finishing 11-6, top of the division. Amazing here to face our division rivals, the 11-6 Los Angeles Chargers. Glover, better season than last season. Pass ratings way up. 9th best offense, 28th best defense. Doesn't make any sense. 28 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions is amazing. I mean, I would rather have the touchdowns up, but still, 3,900 rushing yards. Not rushing yards. That'd be crazy. 3,900 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 106 pass rating. Nick Chubb, 19 touchdowns, 5.8 per carry, 1,500 yards. Javonte Williams, 4.4 per carry, and 7 touchdowns. Glover is getting some rushing in with 2 rushing touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Danny Hannon, the rookie, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. That's rookie of the year. He's going to get at least superstar dev. Cortland Sutton, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Marvin Mims, 6 touchdowns, only 600 yards. Meh. Looking at it defensively, though, Alex Singleton, 125 tackles for a loss, 14 for Nick Bitonio. I don't know how you pronounce that. Whatever. Sacks, 9 for Zach Allen, 9 for Jim Gibson. Drew Sanders is taking a step back, but he's still doing good. But Jim Gibson doing great. 4 interceptions for Pat Surtain. Safeties on the team. 0 defensive touchdowns is 0. But anyways, guys, let's see what we got and see if we can get our first playoff win with the Los Angeles Chargers. Broncos fans, don't get your hope up. You won't be in the playoffs for a long time unless I'm your coach, obviously, in Madden. Beating the Los Angeles Chargers 31-16 here to face the Indianapolis Colts. And Nick has a breakout challenge here. Could potentially get star dev or better. I would re-sign you if you did get the start ever better. But let's see if we can beat the Indianapolis Colts in the divisional round, the battle of the horses, the Bronco and the Colts. And what do we got? We win 24-10 here to face the 10-7 Kansas City Chiefs to move on to the Super Bowl with a year 2 quarterback after benching Russell Wilson. Let's see if we can do it. Here we are against the Kansas City Chiefs. 0-0 start. We're going to strike first. 3-0. 3-7. They had a huge run there. 7-10 right now. Come on, offense. You got to do a lot better than this if you want to keep up with the Chiefs. 10-14. 14-17. 17-17 in the fourth quarter. Offense got to clutch up. They did not clutch up. This is getting close. This is getting close. Defense needs help. Game is on the line. We are in overtime. Defense needs help. Third down stop. 20-17. Overtime alert. I did not think our defense would hold them to only 20 points right now. I am so surprised. Let's see if we can get this done. They're pressing Hannon. Hopefully we can have him. He does not get off his guy, so I'm just going to check it down once again to Nick Chubb as he's going to drive for another first down. 1st and 10 again. What do we got? Oh, Greg Dulcich is wide open. I don't even know if you say it like that, but I'm going to take a timeout. 37 seconds left. Let's finish this game out. How do they get that many D-line on the field that quickly on a hurry-up? It was 5 seconds, dude. What? Let's just pound it up with Nick Chubb anyways. That's going to be the game. The Denver Broncos actually put us in a situation, our defense put us in the situation to win, and we're going to the Super Bowl. Odds are against us, doesn't matter. Shaquille Glover pulls through, specifically more like Nick Chubb. 23-20, let's go to the Super Bowl. And here we are in the Super Bowl. I just got a Rookie of the Year achievement. Win Rookie of the Year with one of your players. Dude, I've been doing that. What? Xbox just gave me a Rookie of the Year achievement. You gotta face the Cowboys. God, anyone else would have been better. Anyone else. I guess Coach of the Year, I guess I gotta look at this for the AFC. Offensive Rookie of the Year is gonna be Danny Hannon. I guess it was for quarterback. Rookie of the Year for quarterback. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. I've done like 20 rebuilds. Trust me, I don't play this game whenever I'm not on camera. I have too much Madden that I have to record on a daily. I do not play this game for fun. But offensively, Glover got Rookie of the Year, but no, it wasn't Glover. Wait, was it? It was Hannon that got Rookie of the Year. So he's a superstar dev here, which is awesome to see. Our left guard is only star dev. That's fine. Defensively, Singleton gets star dev. Nick gets star dev. Gibson has superstar dev, which is awesome to see. Team's heavily improved. Please, AI, let me beat the Cowboys. Beating the Chiefs and Cowboys is basically improbable, but please do not let the Cowboys get another Super Bowl win. This is the 3rd time in the Super Bowl in simulation, so let's shut them down. 0-0 here in the Super Bowl. Obviously, the game just started. 6-0. I guess we missed an extra point. What? 10-6 right now. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite us. And it is 9-10 right now because of our missed extra points. 17-9, finally getting a touchdown. 17-17, we make up for the missed extra points. 17-20 right now. Game is on the line here. Let's not let them score. And of course, that's exactly what you do. 3 timeouts. I'm the clutch. Don't worry about it. For some reason, Courtland Sutton is my wide receiver 1. I don't like it, but I'm going to throw it to him anyways. Courtland Sutton down the field. And he's got that pass. I'm going to take a timeout. 40 seconds left. 1st and 10. What are we going to have? Oh, RB's wide open. Even though I backed up so far, it doesn't matter. Hannon, the rookie wide receiver with the game-sealing touchdown potentially. Please do not choke this. And they do not choke this. Big field goal kick on the drive. Okay. Why are we kicking a field goal here? Okay, yeah, the game ended. Okay, I'm glad I didn't kick the field goal because 27-24 as we beat the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl in year number 3. But don't just leave yet. We still have one more year left as Glover is going to lead us to the Super Bowl and Russell Wilson is going to piggyback a Super Bowl win and $55 million a year. Shaquille Glover wins the Super Bowl MVP, and Russell Wilson gets a ring for being a 3rd-string bench player that I put him. And Danny Hannon wins Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is awesome to see. Oh my God. Imagine getting paid $55 million a year to never touch the ball and you still get a Super Bowl ring. What a life, man. Does he retire now? He retired. He piggybacked off the Broncos, getting $55 million a year. Singleton retires only after 8 years. And then after getting another ring, he's like, yeah, it's going to my Hall of Fame contention after getting his 2nd ring from doing nothing. But anyways, we have a bunch of money now, $144 million. My God, let's get to the re-signings. Here we are for the re-signings. Do I really want Courtland Sutton? Like, maybe I just tag him. He doesn't even want to be here. He wants a team with a franchise QB. You just won the Super Bowl. I'll just tag him for the remaining year that he has left with the team. Garrett Bowles, he's an 81 overall. He wants to test free agency, bro? You have high interest. All right, I wanted to keep him, but I guess I'm not keeping him. Doesn't matter. We have 109 million, so I can get him if there isn't someone better in free agency. So let's look. After free agency, I got a way better left tackle than Garrett Bowles. Superstar left tackle, 89 overall, Tyron Smith. And Chidobe Awuzie at DB. We need depth there. Kenny Moore as well. Michael Dixon at punter. And Kyrus Barnes as a depth middle linebacker. We've already won the Super Bowl, but let's see what we got for the fourth and final season. I'm now trading away a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6 for 31-year-old Foyesade Oluokun. In real life, he would be traded away for a 5th-round pick at most. Madden's stupid, but it's the 4th and final year, so who cares? Now going to be trading away my 1st-round pick for superstar middle linebacker Jordan Brooks from the Seattle Seahawks. Now this is the team moving into the 4th and final season, finally, without Russell Wilson. God, that took forever. Our tight end is apparently playing 4th-string receiver. Is that Jimmy Garoppolo at my 6th? Okay, Jimmy Garoppolo is my 6th-string receiver, I guess. But it is what it is. This is the team we got. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the trades that we made, even though they were a little overpriced. Apart from that, 4th and final season, let's see what we got in the playoffs. We're finishing 8-9. Go from Super Bowl winning team to 8-9 and miss the playoffs. That's Madden for you. Look at our offensive team ranks. Our defensive team ranks not doing much better than last season, even though we improved on our linebacking core significantly. Glover has not been crazy for us, but he got the job done. Super Bowl win is Super Bowl win. 16th best offense, 30th best defense. Sure, Madden. Almost 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Do these even matter? Nick Chubb was crazy. 5.9 per carry, 24 touchdowns, 1,600 yards. Hannon, 1,000 yards. Defensively, Foyesade Oluokun with a lot of tackles. Tackles for a loss, 18 for Zach Allen. 18 for Drew Sanders. He's been a baller. And 3 interceptions for Jordan Brooks. Stupid way to end the rebuild, but hey, a win's a win, you know. If we make the playoffs, we make it. And the one time we made the playoffs, we won the Super Bowl. So I guess we're playoff contenders whenever we make it. Super Bowl contenders whenever we make the playoffs. But anyways, guys, I thank you guys all for watching. Let me know which team you want me to rebuild next down below. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next one.